Hey everybody, and welcome to the Backpack Business Lifestyle Weekly Coaching Webinar. We are one more webinar away from wrapping it up for the year, and I don't know, don't freak out on me guys, I don't know that we're going to continue on with these weekly webinars with Backpack Business, the Backpack Business Lifestyle brand. And the reason being is not because I don't love you guys, because you know I love you guys. But my backstage with Liz people have to take precedence because they're paying a lot of money for some serious access to me, and I've got to start doing weekly webinars with them. And then I have the Team Tommy weekly webinars that I do, and those are just for my customers. So if you are a customer, you'll be able to attend weekly webinars. Or if you're a Backstage with Liz customer, you'll still get 2 weekly webinars, okay? The Backpack Business Lifestyle ones have been great. They're great for me teaching you guys about business building and stuff like that. We have a lot of fun on these, and I've done them for years, but I'm running out of time, okay? And this is all part of me consolidating a lot of my business stuff, doing away with a lot of stuff. You guys are seeing retirement sales. It's not me retiring. It's just me retiring out a lot of products and stuff like that. Okay, so don't freak out. I'm not going anywhere. But I'm just not going to be doing the free webinars like this anymore. I've got to focus on my customers who are up and running and doing. So let's see what the questions are here. Kate says, smart move, Liz. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. I didn't get any, haven't gotten any hate messages yet. But guys, even if you can't afford to be a customer right now, I'm still going to be putting out some killer content. I'll still be doing webinars now and again, but I think I'm going to do a little bit different with them. It won't be like a scheduled weekly thing. It may be once a month, once every other month. I've just got to consolidate and start finding ways to save time. And unfortunately, the Backpack Business Lifestyle Weekly webinars are going to be one of those things I save some time on, okay? 95% of you guys are a customer. And guys, I don't care if you spend $1 with me. That makes you a customer. You'll be able to get on the the Tuesday night Team Tommy webinars. Now, if you're a Backstage with Liz person, you get it all, everything. The only thing Backstage with Liz people don't get for free are install services, but they get half price install services. Guys, if you're not a Backstage with Liz client, go become one. I know it's a chunk of change, but this is the last time it'll be this cheap to get. And it gives you access to everything. And I've got so much coming for those guys. It's an absolute bargain, okay? Roy says, you can dig change from your couch to become an Izzy Dizzy customer. Exactly. Kay says, I'm already worried about renewing my membership in Backstage with Liz. Why? Cynthia says, I'm in the 6-figure membership academy coaching program. Cool, Cynthia. Awesome. You are a what I'm calling a charter member because you're going to actually get to go through the whole creation of that thing, and you guys are going to see me develop that. Kay says, it's for 1 year, right? Yep. Backstage with Liz is a yearly thing. Cases I won't want to give it up. Yeah, alumni members will get in at half price of whatever their last price. So Kate, you got in at the $497 price. Every year that you renew, you'll get in at half price. Cynthia says, been trying to get in since February 27, finally got here. Awesome. Glad to hear that. All right, guys, so this isn't a pitch for Backstage with Liz or anything, because you guys know I don't pitch on these webinars. I'm just telling you how to get a little bit more Liz Tomey in your life, okay? So tonight, Antoine is new. He has been asking me questions via my YouTube videos. He's a YouTube subscriber, and he is trying to figure out some automation stuff and digital product setup and stuff like that. So tonight we're going to cover list automation and digital product setup. So the next product that I am going to be retiring is going to be my First List Profits course. So firstlistprofitscourse.com. And I think this thing is on JVZoo. It is. So I, number one, need to get it over to JVZoo. I need to, number two, make sure there's a list set up for it and all that fun stuff, okay? So let's say today somebody came over to backpackbusinesslifestyle.com. Actually, squeeze page. Say they came over here to the squeeze page and they joined my list, okay? So that puts them on a freebie list. So I'm going to break this down. Oh, Lord, my drawings. I'm going to break this down step by step. This is stuff from like last week or something. Control Z, mofo. Control Z. There we go. This is all stuff from last week. Sorry, guys. Come on, delete. There we go. I'm going to take this little booger and put it over here. And I'm just going to take all these pieces. We're going to pretend these are our puzzle pieces, and we got to put this puzzle together. So I have my free offer. And these people, when they subscribe, they get on my list, right? And then they start getting emails. They start getting emails that tell them about, let's say, one of my paid products that I want them to buy, okay? So we're going to pretend squeeze page, paid products. People get here. I have all my little like, know, and trust emails in here, and then I start sending emails to them about this product. When they buy this product, I want to get them off of my freebie list and onto my buyer's list. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you guys tonight, okay? As long as AWeber plays right, because AWeber is not playing right tonight. So let's do this. Let's go into JVZoo, because the first thing you need is the URL to your sales page. So mine's going to be First List Profits course, and then you need the URL to your download page, right? So let me find the URL to my download page, and the quickest way to do that is just go in JVZoo and do products. Manage. Let's see what we got here. First List Profits. And then I'm going to scroll down here and see if I have a list created for it. Okay, I have pasted a list thing in here. So I know I have a list for it. I'll just have to go in AWeber and figure out where that list is, okay? So I need the download page. And I'm going to go ahead and take this out of JVZoo now. We're going to archive that product. And then I'm going to paste my download page right here. So you need your sales page, your download page. Then you need to go into your autoresponder account and create a list for this product. So people who buy this product for you, you're going to create you're going to create another list for, okay? So you have your freebie seeker list, and then if this is your first product, this will be your first product list. AWeber and I have been having some issues when I go to create a message and send it out, it won't let me in Chrome or Internet Explorer. But when I use Firefox, it lets me. I don't know why, but I might have to switch over to Firefox to use this. So I'm going to do Manage List. Now, if you're creating a list for the first time, you're going to click Manage Lists, Create List, and create your list, okay? Now, I know I have a list in here. First list, profits, customers. Okay, so my list name is 100 First List Profits Customers. Antoine says, sorry to interrupt, but what if I don't use download pages for my products? How do you get them the download? You just give them a direct link to the download? Membership site where they register. Okay, that's fine. After payment. All right, so but it's a link after they pay. They're sent to. Okay, Antoine. Let's see how this can work in JVZoo. What are you using for your membership site? And it's a plugin. Okay, Antoine says WordPress. Is it a plugin that you use on WordPress? Can't remember the software. Okay, you've got to have some kind of URL that people can hit after once they pay. Do you have a URL? I know you have it set up in PayPal, so I'm sure you had to put a URL inside of PayPal to create that button, Antoine. Okay, so then that's the URL you will use. So if you don't have a download page, your download page can be a thank you page. Hey, thanks for buying. I just sent an email to you with your download link in it. It can be a page like I have here where they can download everything from the page, or it can be the page where they register for your membership site. We're clear so far? Roy says, wasted internet real estate space. Add another product to buy on your download page. I know. I'm going to. And Cynthia says, we can use PayPal instead of JVZoo. Correct? You can, but what I'm about to show you, you won't be able to do, Cynthia. You definitely want to be using what I'm now calling a SAM, a seller and affiliate marketplace. JVZoo, Warrior Plus, Zaxa, those are all seller and affiliate marketplaces, okay? They give you an affiliate program, and they have a built-in system that delivers everything. All right, so let me get rid of all these questions. You guys can't see the questions box, but I can. All right, so now, JVZoo, we're going to do sellers dashboard. Add a product, it's free. JVZoo runs a little slow sometimes. This is usually when I grab my coffee and take a big gulp. All right, so product name, first list profits. Description, learn how to create your first list of 1,000 subscribers. Cynthia says we pay them a commission fee on every sale we make, correct? Correct, along with PayPal. And you'd have to look at JVZoo. I can't remember what it is. All right, so category is going to be, and Cynthia, at some point you'll get to the point where you're like, you know what, that's just the cost of doing business. I'm not worried about it. That's the point I'm at. All those fees, you can write them off at the end of the year. It's just a price of doing business. All right, so I'm going to charge $7 for this one. It's a retirement sale. Allow sales, commission payout percentage, no affiliates, because I'm not going to give affiliates commissions on this one because I'm just sending it out to my list and retiring it. It's not multiple payments. I'm not doing a dime sale. I'm not doing a times. I am, but I'm going to be using something else for that. Do you want to have this product showcased? No, I do not. I'm going to be using PayPal. Support email address. My help desk URL. Pass affiliate ID to sales page. No. Do you want? Usually I do, so they can tell that they're getting commissions for it. Do you want to use a pre-launch page until your product is ready to launch? No. Send all traffic to sales page after launch date. That's irrelevant. Receipt, you can put in some custom information here. Now here, product delivery. Wherever people need to land after they have purchased from you is what you need to put here. So I'm going to take my download page and I'm going to put it here. Now, does this have a, yes, it has a guarantee, so a 30-day guarantee. Are you interested in affiliate messaging integration, customer message integration, autoresponder, Aweber? Now I got to go find this list. So it would be 100 first list profits. There it is. And guys, I have over 500. Learned this little cool trick the other night where if you start typing the name of the list, it'll start coming up in JVZoo. I don't have to sit and go through all 500 of those lists. Do you want to set up webinar integration? Nope. Do you want to add retargeting? Do you want to create an external program integration? Now, Antoine, you might have to do this depending on how yours works. I'm not real sure. I know when I set up a membership site where I'm delivering my product, I use MemberSonic, and I have to do this, and I have to put like an IPN URL in here. I'm not techie enough to explain to you how that works or why it works. It just makes the two things talk to each other. Antoine says, how do we put the list in there? Okay, so if you go to, let's go back up here, my account, I'm going to open this in a new link. And you need to do this, you need to hook up everything before you start this. And actually, my account, integrations, where's that? Manage your Aweber account. So that's where you're going to do that. So my account, integrations, and you can hook up your Aweber account right in there. That'll make Aweber and JVZoo talk to each other. All right, so all that's dealt with. We should have everything here ready to go now. I'm going to click Save My Product. And JVZoo is going to take their sweet time. What did I do? Sales page URL. How did I miss that? Support URL. Sales page URL. Control V. Now I have to go back down here and reset up my autoresponder. There we go. Now this should work. All right, so I have a bunch of stuff in here. So we're going to do launch, descending. So there's that product, first list profits. So I need to do actions, buy buttons. And now I can choose one of these buy buttons or I can use my own buy button. So let me FTP to my site and get my buy buttons up here, right? So let's tell me. Oh, come on now. I don't have first list profits in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my WHM. Antoine says, hey Liz, do you know how to change the buy button on my sales page so that I can be able to segment? You mean take people from your free list and put them on your paid list? Okay, you don't do that with the buy button. You do that in Aweber, and I'll show you how in just a second. David says, what is WHM? My WHM is my hosting. It stands for Web Host Manager. And this is where all of my domain names are kept. So when I buy a new domain name, I come in here and it lets me add it to my server. If I want to manage any of my accounts, like if I need to change my password or any of that fun stuff. So here it is. Okay, so now I need to add this to Qt FTP. So I'm going to do first list profits course.com, first list profits course.com, username, and then I might have to change my password because I don't know if that's it or not. And there we go. So now I'm in here. So all my files are already on here. If they weren't, I would just go to the folder that I have them in. Come on, silly thing. And upload everything into here, okay? But I've already done that. So I'm just gonna take my index page, I'm gonna click edit. And let's see how many buy buttons I have on this page. I think it's just, nope, I have one here. And then one down at the bottom, okay? So I wanna keep using that buy button. So I'm going to grab the use your own button code. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna open up Notepad, and I'm gonna paste it in Notepad, okay? Now I'm gonna come back over here. Cynthia says that is your own server, correct? Yes. Yes, guys, this is my, it's a virtual private server I get from Liquid Web. And I guess I should have told you guys, all your computer files are all over here. Your server, when you connect to it, is over here. So you're taking your computer files and putting them onto your server so that when people come to your web page, they can see it. And Roy says, there you have it. For a mere $7, you'll become a list-homing customer, plus you'll get a killer product on building a responsive email list. Exactly. First List Profits is one of the best courses I ever created about building and profiting from an email list. I love this product. Okay, so let's get my buy code. And guys, this is HTML that I'm looking at. Where's my buy button? All right, so here's the first one. David says, when does it go on sale? And next weekish. David, are you a Backstage with Liz customer? All right, guys, so this is the first order button code here. And I got rid of the Zaxa information, and I'm going to take my buy button, and where it says insert your image here or delete this text for invisible, I'm going to paste that right in there. Then I'm going to copy and paste this whole thing. I'm going to paste it in there, and then I got to go and fix my button right here. And since I've already created that code, I can just paste over what's there. Now when I click save, and I go back to my sales page, it can now be purchased through JVZoo. So David, it's actually on sale right now through JVZoo for $7. Randall says you still offer the video version of First List Profits. Yeah, all the videos are in the PDF that you download. David, if you can swing becoming a Backstage with Liz client, definitely do it. You'll get that for free and like everything else. That's what I tell everybody, especially my people who buy a lot from me. I always tell them, become a Backstage with Liz client, because for one payment, you get everything. All right, guys, so this is ready to go. So now, back to Antoine's question. So if they came from Backpack, Business Lifestyle, Squeeze Page, excuse me, guys, they subscribed here, they became a freebie person. If they buy here, JVZoo automatically adds them to my paid customer list, which would be 100 first list profits. So is what I need to do is I need to come here to list options, list automation, create a new rule, unsubscribe from, oh, I got to actually go to the freebie list first. So freebie list, that would be 1000A Backpack Biz. That's the list hooked to here. So I'm back at automation, create a new rule. Unsubscribe from list 1000A Backpack Biz when subscriber subscribes to 100 first list profits. If you save automation rule, when someone comes here and opts in, as soon as they buy this, they're added to the buyer's list. And with this automation rule, they will be taken off of my freebie list. Are we clear, Antoine? Antoine says, let me think. You'll probably have to watch this recording a couple of times, but man, it's literally go to your freebie list, click list settings, list automation, and unsubscribe them from your freebie list when they subscribe to whatever list you're putting them on as a buyer. That's it. Randy says you can use the new workflow rules and get response to achieve this. So Antoine says, so subscribing to the new list means buying. No, okay, if somebody, no. You can't just get them to subscribe and they automatically buy. They have to buy first, and then they're added to your list. And if you set up this automation rule, they're taken off your free list. Cynthia says, okay, I need to watch a couple of times. Yep, just remember this, man. Take a deep breath and clear your mind. Set up your product so that people are automatically added to your list when they buy, just like I did in JVZoo. Let's go back to seller's dashboard. And let's do launch, descending. So when I set up first list profits, and I went and I found my buyer's list for this, so they're automatically added to that buyer's list. I go to my freebie list in Aweber right here, list options, list automation. Unsubscribe from my freebie list. Oh, I forget that my screen's touch screen. I actually touch my screen when I'm explaining things to people. You guys can't see me. Okay, so unsubscribe from my freebie list when subscribing to this one. And since they're automatically subscribe to this via JVZoo, when they buy, they'll be taken off. But yep, you'll probably have to watch it a couple times. All right, let me go through here, and I see some questions here. David says, I remember buying profit quickies. Good Lord, David, you've been a customer forever. Okay, Antoine says, okay, go over how to make them subscribe to the new list via the payment button. All right, there is, okay, when they come here, okay, you come to firstlistprofitscourse.com. If they click the buy button, they're buying through JVZoo via PayPal, okay? And because I set the product up here and put in my list stuff right here, JVZoo and PayPal work together. PayPal makes me the money, JVZoo does the handling of everything. So as soon as they buy, they're added to this buyer's list. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, because I'll keep explaining this until you get it. I'm so glad you got on tonight. It's not. I like being able to show this stuff, and having you here and having you ask questions is helping everybody. Guys, let's give Antoine a big thank you for coming and asking the right questions, because it's so second nature to me to do this stuff. I mean, I can do this stuff in my sleep. So a lot of times I forget steps, but when you guys ask me questions, it pulls more information out of me, and I can go back and go, oh, okay, let me show you this. Antoine says, so I need to create a freebie list and a buyer's list. Yes. Or you can use one that you already have. Like right here, I already have this one. And I don't want them taken off. I don't want my people taken off of this one when they buy anything. This is like my big main list. Roy says, finally, I think I get the automation part in Aweber. For some reason, it confuses me. It confuses everybody. And a lot of it, guys, is because you try to think of too many things at one time. Just think of it step by step. Get your product set up. Build your product list. Or get your product, the sales page and the download page ready to go. Go into Aweber. Make a customer list for that product. Go into JVZoo. Set it all up. Go back into Aweber and do your automations. Cynthia says, I like GetResponse. They have a flow chart. I don't like GetResponse because right now, and for like the last 2 years, I've been having some horrible deliverability issues with them. Antoine says, so how do I change my button if I'm using PayPal? I think you said not to use PayPal. You're using PayPal, but you're using JVZoo via PayPal, or using PayPal via JVZoo. I don't know how that goes. PayPal is a payment processor. JVZoo is a management type thing. Antoine says, so I'm good as long as I use JVZoo. Yep. That's who I recommend you use, especially if you don't know how to set all this, stuff up. Narcissus may ask, what was the primary source of traffic before they subscribed to your list? A lot of different sources. Mainly affiliates. Affiliates drive 85% of my traffic. Antoine says, too broke for what? I get it, man. I get it. Been there, done that. But what's cool is when you get this stuff set up, you start making money, and you take a little bit of that money and you start employing people like Randall Hall on here to take care of all this stuff for you. Guys, Randall Hall is the guy to go to for all this techie setup stuff. Randy says waves high. He's very, very, very dependable. And that is something that's very hard to find in people who do this kind of work. Cynthia says, give him a freebie first, just like baseball. Home run is a sell. Exactly. I like baseball. What's the word for it? Not acronyms. Baseball. Help me, Randy. Analogy. Thank you. I like baseball analogies. And oh God, I can't even say the word tonight. Lord help. Okay. All right, Antoine says, how do you pay affiliates? Is it automatic with JVZoo, or do you have to pay them yourself? It's automatic with JVZoo as long as you give them instant commissions. Now, Antoine, before you go and you start approving affiliates on my YouTube channel, let's all go over to my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Liz Tomey. And you all should go here now and subscribe to this channel. There's always good information. This is how Antoine found me, and look at the help he's getting tonight. All right, so, oh look, somebody listened to me, got a new subscriber. So here we go. If you do search, you search for JVZoo affiliates. Team Tomey Inner Circle weekly meetup, handling JVZoo affiliates. Watch this video before you approve anyone. There are people in all the affiliate networks that try and rip off the system. And if you're not careful, they can rip you off. So, and I'll explain it more in this video, but the short of it is they steal access to a bunch of PayPal accounts, buy through their links with those PayPal accounts. You've paid out the instant commissions to them. When those people who own those PayPal accounts see what's going on, they start doing chargebacks, refunds, and stuff like that. Your affiliate has their money, they've emptied their PayPal account, and they're gone, and you're stuck with having to refund the whole price. You only got 50% of the money, but you have to refund the whole price. It's happened to me once several years ago. JVZoo has really stepped up their security and stuff like that, but you still want to be careful. So I go over, kind of the rules of thumb of what to look for, who to approve, who not to approve, that kind of thing. So just be careful. Cynthia says that is why I don't use JVZoo until I grow up. It's worth the gamble. I'm telling you, when you get affiliates behind you, that's when you see big money come in, just like today, guys. Let me show you guys something. So this is my revenue today, okay? This is what I paid to affiliates. Had it not been for affiliates, I'd have been $798.25 less today. Now, of course, JVZoo is not my only source of income. I do a lot of stuff through Zaxa still, a lot of stuff through Warrior Plus, my affiliate stuff, my niche stuff, all that fun stuff. This is just from affiliates promoting one of my products, and it was 2 affiliates who promoted it. 2 affiliates. That's not a whole lot of money. When I'm actually doing a launch, you'll see a lot of money. I've done 1 6-figure launch in my life, but I've done lots of launches that have come very close to that. Antoine says, do you have a video on creating a freebie list as well? What do you mean, Antoine? What exactly do you want to know? Because creating a list is as easy as going into JVZoo and doing manage lists, create a new list. But are you talking about how to create your free offer, how to set up your squeeze page, how to write the emails, all that stuff? Okay, like segmenting people into buyers through engagement when they don't buy initially. I have no idea how to do that. Okay, so like with so if I send you an email and you're on my freebie list, I'm like, hey, I got this other freebie, and they click on that link, they're automatically subscribed to a different list, right? Is that what you're talking about? Or like Randy said, like doing like exit pops and stuff like that. Like if somebody visits your, so let's say somebody's here and they get to here and they try and leave, and exit pop comes up and says, hey, how would you like, this freebie before you go? And maybe it's, you can even do like free trials and stuff like that, which is a whole different strategy. Cynthia says there are people who just want freebies. That's exactly right. Yeah, Antoine, that's a little bit more advanced than what I'm currently doing. But that's where my head is too. When I do that stuff, I will do video tutorials and upload them to YouTube. Antoine says, and you want to get them to buy. They don't buy products, basically, they're just sitting on your list. Yep, exactly. But here's the thing. I drive all my traffic to several different squeeze pages. So if I have something that I want to send out to my list, I send out to all these lists, because every list in my Aweber account for this Aweber account are internet marketing, make money online people. They all want to know how to make money online or how to grow their business, their online business, okay? Now my other niches, I have a different Aweber account for. And I also keep my affiliates in a different Aweber account. And when you go through my other videos on YouTube, you'll see how I do that. But I would just create a message, and you can select to email all your lists, and I can email all these lists. Antoine says, so Liz, do you do a 7-day follow-up sequence? I do different sequences depending on what they sign up for. So if somebody comes here, I don't even know if I have a follow-up sequence on this one. I think when I did my last list audit, I saw that this one has no follow-ups. I am with liz.com/squeeze page. Pretty sure this one that I'm getting ready to go to, this one does have follow-ups. And I have all kinds of freebies, because the way I look at it is every time I create a freebie, I can run ads to it, number one, but number two, I can email my whole list about it and get them on this freebie list going through a whole other sequence of emails. And yeah, you're going to get people that, get multiple emails from you a day, but that's okay. They put in their email address. They want to hear from you. So it's not that big of a deal. Now, I mean, if you're hitting people, if people sign up for like 6 of your freebies in one day, then yeah, they're probably not going to like getting 6 emails, but they signed up for 6 of them. All right, guys, I'm going to go through here and see if I've missed any questions. Randy says, what are your thoughts about adding an opt-in to the download page as well as the download links and other offers to try and catch the ones that JVZoo integration misses sometimes? So that's a good point. Just because I have integrated my list on JVZoo, it is not 100%. There's nothing out there that's 100%. And I don't know why. Because you would think if it worked, 70 out of 100 times, it could work 100 out of 100 times. So I'm not sure why. And I wouldn't say it's 30%. It's probably more like 20%. Different people experience different things. But you're going to miss some people. Some people don't automatically get added to your list. I have no idea why, guys. But, so what Randy's saying is, like, on my download page, put a box, an opt-in box here that says, hey, if you'd like to get updates about this product, then put your email address in here, and then you can catch more people. And if they're already subscribed, that's okay. All right, guys. So I got Randy's question answered there. Cynthia says, this is the biggest problem I have had with all these PLR packages with video trainings. They always miss a step and I get lost. Yep. Cynthia says, I like GetResponse. They have a flow chart. I do, like I said, GetResponse I like, but their deliverability has just never been there for me truly. And in the last 2 years, it's been horrid, so I switched away from them. Antoine says, I need an assistant. Me too, like 17 of them. Dell says, how about using Stripe? Dell, that's on my to-do list too. I have a Stripe account. I just haven't set it up. But I've had several marketers tell me, Liz, accept Stripe also, because there's lots of people who can't use PayPal, but they can use their credit card. All right, I got that question answered. Analogies. Spell that. Randy says, and click the bell so you get notifications of new videos. Oh, thank you, Randy. This is why I need to hire Randy. I need to be like Gary Vee and have like 17 people. And I need Randy to come in and manage 16 of those people. So he'd be like my number one. You're going to be my main, and the rest of them are like my side assistants. Yes, guys, sorry. Click the bell. Is this the bell? This is how good I am at YouTube marketing. See, guys, this is why I'm having to pull back in and not be doing so many webinars so that I can focus on my own stuff. No, there's like a bell when you, like if I was to go to, let's go to YouTube and find somebody that I'm not subscribed to. Let's see, like this one. So if you click subscribe, I'll go ahead and do this. I don't even know what this is. Ah, that bell. Get notified about every new video. Yes. So when you guys subscribe, click the bell so you get notified. All right. Cynthia says, I just want one sale. Spent so much money since February. Yep, you've got to, we've got to rein yourself in and use what you currently have, get it all set up correctly, and start driving traffic to it so you can start making money with it. David says, I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you. Consuelo says, thanks for the information on affiliates and JVZoo, Liz. It's exactly what I need, as I have several affiliates requests but don't know what to do with them. I know, and you sent me an email and I meant to reply back with that video. I will reply back with that video even though you know how to find it. Cynthia says, I would be happy with $3,000 a month. That seems to be like the sweet spot for people just getting started. You know, that $3,000 a month, especially for us living in the U.S., we have it a little bit easier than everybody else. And if you live in the southern United States, you got it easier than anybody, really. All right. All right, so let's see. Antoine says, 2 more questions. When I get them to a buyer's list, I can basically send them as many emails as I can, correct? Every time I create a new product. Yep, you can email them 20 times a day if you want. They're all going to unsubscribe, but you can. Do we use the first follow-up series only for our one-time cheap offers? Do you use the first follow-up series only? If that's part of your plan, that's probably a good plan. But I don't do a whole lot of segmentation at all. And I probably should do more, but I'm more of a throw it all against the wall and see what sticks kind of person. But I need to segment more and drill down and all that fun stuff. I'm just not doing it. Cynthia says, how does your help desk work? Speaking of help, what do you mean, how does my help desk work? Antoine says, I want 30 to 50K a month. I'm greedy. That ain't greedy. That's just getting started. Definitely waiting in anticipation of our phone call. Yes, Randy, I know, sweetheart. I was in meltdown mode last night. I missed my call with Randy last night. Weber was making me think that something bad had happened and I was losing my stuff. All right, guys. Anybody have any other questions? So this says, it said 24 hours will give you an answer. So does the help desk send an email with an answer to the question? Yes. Antoine says, I'm going to watch your videos. Good. All right, guys, any questions about what we covered tonight? I'm going to start pulling some of this down. Cynthia says, okay, thank you, I will wait. Antoine says, I'm going to try this, and if it doesn't work, expect another inbox. Just keep watching this video over and over again. Cynthia says, thank you very much for this. Thank you very much. This is my first live webinar. I always see them after the fact. Antoine, or reach out to me. Who are you talking to, Randy? Or reach out to me. Antoine. Okay, there you go. Antoine. Randall Hall. Hit him up on Facebook and add him as a friend. David says you got to see him live. You do. Got to see him live. I'm much better live than recorded. Cynthia says, one more question. SSL. I haven't even started on that. I don't even. I'm proud. I don't know. I haven't had time. I know you need it, and Google's like taking your pages out of the index. If not, Chrome is doing stupid stuff with your stuff. If you're not, so it's coming, and it's going to cost me a bloody fortune because I have 200 and something domain names. Oh, wait a minute. Randy says you can get your WHM to auto update Let's Encrypt for free. Huh? Randy says Let's Encrypt is free SSL. But they expire every 3 months. Yeah, Cynthia's saying the same thing. Okay. Well, I will need to check in on that. See what's going on. Randy says, so you install auto update on your WHM. No kidding. That is a good to know thing. Randy, guess what? That's a product, brother. If you can do a video showing how to how to do that, I would write the sales letter for it and put it out there so you could sell it. Cynthia says, I've done it like 20 times already. And he says it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, that's something I would totally sell. Because I know lots of my people are like, oh my God, what do I do? You know how to do video tutorials. Do it. Can't make any promises it'll sell, but I know I have that problem. If somebody put that video in front of me, I'd be like, buy now. Cynthia said, well, I already had a product without knowing, LOL. Yep, there you go, Cynthia. There's no reason why both of you can't do it. You're both going to reach different people. Now, of course, because Randy's my tech guy, I have to, extend him that offer. Unfortunately, I can't to you, Cynthia. You guys are typing the same thing at the same time. David says, with your 6 reseller sites, you set up the affiliate program. If we have you set up the sites, does that put them on JVZoo? Yes, it does. Cynthia, everything's a product. There's always a ton of people out there that don't know as much as you know. Okay, Norv says, so do you use any type of paid traffic? I do solo ads, banner ads, email drops, and that's about it. I still haven't. I've learned a lot about Facebook advertising and have gone through some great courses on it, but I haven't done it yet. I still have to go to Tampa and talk with Rory about that. I've promised him that I won't do anything until I speak with him. I've kind of got, Rory is one of my best friends. Rory Stern, for you guys who don't know who I'm talking about, he's like a Facebook god. Thinks he's God. He's not for the faint of heart. Love him dearly. Like I said, he's one of my best friends. But I've kind of got a little bit of an advantage because he offers to help. Antoine says, how much money does it take to get 1,000 subscribers with paid traffic? It depends on your conversions. If it takes you, 1 million people to your squeeze page to get you 1,000 subscribers, it's going to cost you a lot of money. If it only takes you, 10,000 people, then it's not going to cost you as much money. Cynthia says safe list. No, I don't use safe lists. It's like 1990 what? Nope, don't use SEO either. I do. Okay, let me say this. I don't use SEO on my internet marketing stuff. It's too competitive of a niche. I just don't do it. I optimize my stuff for my name and my brands. That's it. But my niche stuff, I have an SEO team that does that. It's not really a team. It's like 3 guys, and I just deal with one of them. Roy says, people tell stories in different ways, so tell your story in your voice when you make the SSL certificate product and you will find an audience. Exactly. Yeah, so I don't bother with SEO and anything that's internet marketing, make money online. Randy says, looks like you're already using cPanel Auto SSL. I'm not because when I go to my stuff, I had to do that whole, because you're not on like this. Watch. Oh, now it's going to. Wait a minute. Wonder if they already did that. Because before, it was doing that stupid thing. Huh. I don't know how that happened. My people at Liquid Web must have done it because I didn't do anything. cPanel is secure. Oh, okay, so it's actually cPanel. But none of my sites are secure. Okay, see, that needs to be something in your product. Why is that showing secure now, Randy? Hold on, guys. I'm going through and deleting questions that I've already answered. So these I just don't know how to upload them without WordPress. I just showed you guys how to use QFTP tonight. Randy says you just need an htaccess file that forces all to SSL. Oh, okay. So how, can you automatically do that? Add a htaccess to every domain name? Because remember, I have hostingwithliz.com, which houses all my customers' domain names, so I'll want this done for them too. Hold on a second, guys. I think the file can be generic. Dell says I have a 2 hosting and they attach SSL to any all domains I host there. Roy says make a complete how-to for beginner's guide to queued FTP. There's just so many variables in that, it'd be hard to do. Randy says for WordPress, there's a good plugin for that. North says, could you possibly do a training on cost effectively driving traffic? Yep, all that's coming. All right, guys, last call for questions. Anything I can help you with that you're working on in your business? North, you're a customer, right? Did you see last week's webinar for Team Tomy? The Team Tomy Inner Circle Weekly Meetup? Okay, that's where we're going to start talking. That's where we're going to start talking about traffic. Last week I went over the whole getting started thing, and for the next several weeks, all we're going to be doing is talk about traffic. Osahar says, I need help with setting up my blog. Okay, what help do you need? Or says, excellent. Dave said it was good Tuesday. I'm glad you liked that, David. Cynthia says, just waiting for the squeeze page for the 6-pack. Yep, it's coming too. Can you give me the link again? The link to what? Osahar, what the link to what? Roy says, how can I swap a 24-hour workday and get 56 hours of work done? Just get rid of all clocks. Then you can just make it up as you go. Antoine, technical is cancer. I know, man. I know. The techie stuff kills you. The how to build a blog. Go over to liztomy.com/YouTube. No. No. My domain dyslexia. YouTube.com/LizTomy. And search for blog. Blog Kickstart Workshop, the Biz Blog Secrets Workshop. Those are the 2 you want to do. Also, if you go to liztomy.com, and you go to online business resources by topic, and you go to blogging, those 2 links are here. Creating a blog, which would be this one and this one. and then everything about all my resources I found on blogging, and then all the plugins I use are on this page. David says, are you sure that's coffee you're drinking, Liz? Absolutely. I live on this stuff. Oh, Sahar says, got it, thanks. Perfect. Last call, guys, and we're wrapping it up for tonight. Antoine says, how much was that product you made $7.98 for the price? Okay, so what would that be? That was ready to go membership sites. It's on an evergreen timer. This product is, there's Joseph. Ah, there you go. Zahar finally found that subscribe button. Way to go, brother. Okay, sorry, I get sidetracked, guys, with all these little things popping up. $97 with a 2-pay option. Let me open it up in, where's that? Mozilla. Firefox. I can show you the page for it with the correct stuff, because it's a cookie timer. So like this right here, it's evergreen. It's an evergreen timer. It starts when the person hits the page. So in 2 days, 18 hours, 51 minutes, and 36 seconds, it's going to take me to the regular price, which is $997. So this one is for $97 or the 2-pay for $49. Most people take the 2-pay. That's why I always offer payment options. Dave says, looking forward to watching replay. Where have you been, Dave? David says, how do you set up the payment options? I go in and you make a duplicate product of the first product you created and just change the payment options and paste a second button on your page. David says, simple. Yep. Dave says, 2 Christmas parties, I'm worn out. All right, guys, me too. I'm worn out tonight, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to go do. So we're wrapping it up for tonight. Awesome webinar, guys. I will see you guys next week. Then that's going to put us on Christmas break till after the first of the year. Let's say we will meet again end of January. I'm going to go ahead and extend it out because I really don't want to quit doing these webinars, guys. I want to do them every week, but I think I you know what? I need to just keep my promise to myself. I'm going to let go of these. I've got to let go of things. I can't stand it. But the cool thing is you guys will be able to still get on weekly webinars with me with the whole Team Tomy thing. And like I said, if you're a Backstage with Liz member, you'll be able to get on those also, plus all the cool stuff that comes with Backstage with Liz. I think I've got 6 more spots for Backstage with Liz. That's backstagewithliz.com, and that offer will expire in 3 days, and it'll be closed until February. And in February, the price doubles. So it's $4.97 right now to get in. There is a 2-pay option, but in January it'll go to $9.97, and then the next time I release it, it'll go to $19.97, and the price will keep going up each time until it will be a $5,000 package, and it's well worth that. I mean, my people constantly tell me, Liz, why are you charging so little? How are you charging so little? So that price has got to go up. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I'll see all of you guys next week. Have a great night.